other people's little tidbit for the internet. Ew, what's that? Piece of my strawberry. Anyways, the market went down hard, crazy, and a lot of people were freaking out. And it said that over 2 trillion was lost in a day. Believe it or not, if you're investing for cash flow, the market's gonna go up and down. The market's gonna do what the market does. Guess what I'm looking forward to at the end of this week, end of this month? Dividends. I'm gonna get paid. So it didn't matter that the market went down. It didn't matter that it goes up some. I'm gonna get paid no matter what. The only way to get money, cash flow from investing is to invest in cash flowing assets. And then when their value fluctuates, as long as you continue consistently getting your income, it matters, but doesn't really matter. And when I buy some more this week, guess what is going to be less? The funds I'm buying, they're going to cost less because they just went down in value. Now, also to talk a little bit more about why the market went down, right? People are talking about this AI that China came up with. It took a lot less money in infrastructure, and some other companies were spending billions on developing AI systems and software, and apparently China did it, and it was like 6 mil. This has just scared a lot of the community in the tech world and the market. But here's what I want you to think about that. Did any companies that are good companies do anything or come out with any announcement that they were no longer selling their goods or their products? Companies are still doing what they do. The world did not stop because some news came out, but arbitrarily, because of the world's sentiment, emotions, and feelings, the market dropped and went down. A lot of people sold a lot of stuff, and that's what caused it to go down. It's price action. It's not that a company or a fund or the market itself wasn't still producing what it produces. The news was a shock, and so it caused this blah, 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 blah. But this is what the market does. Every time there's news, something happens. When the elections were, the market was going up because of a new presidential election. Were any companies necessarily making more money or making more sales in those days? No, they just had a better feeling and outlook for the future. So the market went up. Now the market's going back down because of some other news coming out, and it was bad news. But you know what great companies do? The great CEOs out there that run different companies, they pivot and change with the times, and they make adjustments in their company that they need to make so they can continue being profitable, and then they continue moving on. And guess what they do when they're done with that? Make more money as a company. And then what happens to their stock value? It gradually increases over time. So in these short time periods, when you see a massive dip, give it time. Give it time. Look at more long-term averages of the market. It's probably going to go back up. Anyway, tip for the day. I got to go do some other things. Peace.